The Black Queen chants the funeral march. The cracked brass bells begin to summon back the Fire Witch to the court of the Crimson King, who sat at home watching Is It?
Bit of King Crimson there, I believe.
How did you guess?
Well, you know, my encyclopedic knowledge of lyrics.
Prog rock.
Prog rock, yeah.
Yeah.
Or we recorded this a little while ago and it all fucked up and we've had to do it again.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah. What I didn't mention though was the album cover.
No, you didn't.
No.
Go on.
Yeah. Well, it's got a really cool album cover, inner and outer sleeve. And you remember that Alan Partridge, where he had the Alan Partridge tattooed on his chest?
I'll never forget it.
Yeah, I've often thought I'd have that sort of tattooed there. In fact, you could have the eyes.
You could get the front and back cover.
I could. Oh, on the back.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've got Princess Diana here, so
Ruined.
yeah, Charles on the back.
King Crimson.
Yeah, that's it. Robert Fripp.
Robert Fripp.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit of a legendary guitarist.
Yes, very legendary. Played on Fashion. It's Fashion.
Bowie's.
To the left, Fashion. To the right. Yeah. Oof, that weird guitar thing. That was him.
Yep.
Yes, I did a few.
It's got a unique style, isn't he?
Yeah,
you can tell it's him.
Well, he's got these tunings. He has a special Robert Fripp tuning. I've no idea what it is because I think there are two tunings: in tune and
Not.
out of tune. Yeah. Yeah. Guess which one I favour?
Well,
You've heard. Yeah. You're right. You're right. And then of course, so all of that epic amounts of cool, the greatest prog band,
Yeah.
the only good prog band as far as anyway, different conversation. And then completely ruined because in lockdown he started doing those stupid videos with his annoying but quite sexy wife.
Toya.
That's one, yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's a legend in her own right.
That's true. She was in that film, wasn't she?
She was in Quadrophenia.
She
Yes,
was, yeah.
She was, yeah.
You can take your Frankie machine.
You know, it was a pretty good career in her own right. 3 big singles, early 80s, maybe 1980, 81, around there. You know, incredible sort of performer. Still going. Did a few gigs with her a while back.
Of course, Warren, that we used to work with, I don't know what exactly, but I know he wrote and did some production and stuff with her. For a while. Yeah, back around that time.
Interesting. That must be a weird house to live in.
What, Warren's?
Well, no, not Warren's. I'm sure Warren's is a very nice house to live in. Apart from the Atmos studio taking up all the room. But no, I meant living with Robert Fripp and Toya. I mean, they're 2 big personalities.
Yeah. Yeah,
And she's got 2 other big personalities as well, which are in all the videos.
Yes, they are. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, big round personalities.
Someone else is like.
But I remember the thing is they shot it in the video. They're doing that like they did Sex Pistols and Metallica and stuff like that, didn't they? And it was like this little sort of cheesy 80s kitchen. You know, you expect them to have some sort of grandiose mansion. But anyway, maybe that's just my, you know, who am I to slag off Toya Wilcox's kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe there's more than one.
Should we slag off this plugin?
Let's slag off the plugin, yeah. Let's do
Okay.
that.
What have we got?
Today, Dan, we are looking at 3 Body Tech again, who did the Green AD that we looked at.
Yep.
Which we thought would be quite controversial, and turned out it was quite controversial.
Yeah. I thought nobody'd watch it because, anyway.
Quite a lot of people watched it. I think it was a very confusing plugin for a lot of people.
Specky. What is it?
Well, I thought this was called the Specky Craft.
It looks like something else from it.
It does, yeah. But apparently that's a little logo, and this is called the Spec Craft.
Okay.
And it's a resonance suppressor. So much like Soothe or TB Pro Audio's DC, it's one of those things that takes harsh frequencies out of things. As you can see from the look of the GUI, I guess it's got a similar look to Pro Q3 and things like that. It's quite big and modern looking. Up the top left here, you've got the settings for the suppression part of it. On the right, this is the compensation section, which allows you to make up for the fact that you've suppressed certain frequencies. I'll go into that a bit more in a minute. Bottom left, you've got the profiling section. It comes with a bunch of profiles like pop, rock, dance pop, blah, blah, blah.
Hi-fi.
Hi-fi.
Car stereo.
Stereo. What was it we were saying earlier about, all those
shit except the jazz one, which
the
is
jazz
the big
one.
scoop out the middle.
Exactly. All those preset EQs on 80s hi-fis. So yeah, that's where your profile is. So you can pick a profile, you can make your own profiles, and it's basically just like an EQ shape that you apply. It will suppress certain frequencies. The depth control allows you to sort of like decide how much you want to suppress it. You don't want to go too mad sometimes. And you can also click your own nodes to set up.
I did that in the last one as well. It was funny the first time. Well, actually, it wasn't.
I've got a clicky nose.
I know you have, yeah. Boff! It's from one of them, wasn't it?
I've actually broke my nose 4 times, and the last time it broke, that was it. It never got fixed. So I can push it flat against my face, which is not useful at all, but quite funny at parties when I've had a few and I push my face up against a window.
Yeah,
but other than that,
right up to your eyeballs,
completely useless. Yeah. Where were we? So you can basically click to add nodes, and then when you push them up, like as if you were boosting an EQ, it actually has the effect of that will be suppressed by the amount you've pushed it up. It will suppress the other way, those frequencies. You can solo them, you can listen to what they're doing, which is very useful. You can see here I've like suppressed some really toppy stuff and suppressed some high or low mid stuff, and it just enables you to kind of like fix a mix that is maybe harsh, or maybe there's a harsh vocal, whatever it is that's got some harsh bits. It allows you to fix it. Quite often the problem when you do that is that it's lost a bit of life because you've taken some stuff out. So this compensation section is to try and fix that. And one of the things it has is the formant compensation, which is basically trying to trick you that although it's taken frequencies out, it puts sort of elements of them back in to try and sort of make up for the fact that it's been messed with. Same with the treble thing, just adds a little bit of top back in to the parts you've taken out. I don't know what else I could talk about. It's got a look ahead. It's got oversampling. It's got a bunch of preset profiles, as I said, and you can store your own. I think for doing this kind of work, it's great. I like the big clear interface. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a you plugin than a me plugin, to be honest. I can see the use of these things, getting a mix where there's a certain bit of harshness, and you're feeling a bit lazy. You can't.
Feeling a bit lazy.
It's a fixer, isn't it?
Do you know what it gets used for most of the time? It's when someone sent me a bunch of tracks for mastering, and either for reasons of budget or for reasons of it's just not available. If I say, look, do you know what? I've had a listen and it's really quite harsh. Is there some way you can just go back to the mix and fix it? And sometimes they just say, I really can't afford to get it remixed. Or sometimes they'll say, I don't have the files. I just have this. Can you do anything? And that's when these really come in useful, because you can tame it and make it work.
Excellent stuff.
Yes.
Demo
wise, there's 1.5 seconds of silence every 25 minutes.
Oh, right.
But 25 minutes.
This is a long time.
I don't think I heard that silence the whole time I was messing around with it. So
well, fair play.
I think that's all right.
Yeah. And then how much is it to buy?
Usual price, Dan, is $149.
However, at the moment,
bit
of a theme here,
$69.
And you did say,
you
did say that you're probably gonna.
I think I might. Do you know what? I demoed Soothe and I used it for a while and I quite liked it, but I felt there was something going on with it. I felt the same with Gullfoss. I just felt like it's not really doing what I need it to do without making me. I just had that feeling of I can't put my finger on it, but it's doing something I don't like. I've been using TB Pro Audio's D-Seek. That one I like. It's very customizable. I've been using that. This, I think, might rival that. So, bit more demoing, but yeah, I think I might buy it.
Very cool. So, the 3-body tech Spec craft. So sorry. So the specs, yeah. Is it shit?
No, I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. I think if you need a resonance suppressor, this is one to check out for sure.
Excellent stuff. So before you go and suppress your resonance, don't forget to like the video.
That'd be cool if you could do that, and maybe subscribe to the channel or become a channel member.
You could check out the Instagram and especially our top 5 on the website, and there are a host of other links to Mr. Vincent's mixing courses and various other bits in the box below.
There are.
So until then, till next time, sayonara, suckers.
Adios.